Jennifer Simard,
Aw, nice
leading
to see you.
lady nominee. I love this.
I do too.
Third nomination.
Yes, yes.
But now you're a leading lady.
It feels different.
Yeah?
It does. I didn't really internalize it until this happened. But I've learned from the best about how to be, in my estimation, the leading person I would like to be.
Uh-huh.
David Hyde Pierce is one of those great examples.
Yeah.
And it's a bar I strive to meet. And I do feel a responsibility being a lead that maybe I didn't feel quite as much as featured. And I hope I'm living up to it.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly grateful for the opportunity to do so.
You're living up to everything, but you're also like one of my favorite stories because
Yes.
I knew you as, you know, that great off-Broadway, funny featured lady. That was your career for
I
like...
was off-Broadway girl.
And then you were like always the funny off-Broadway girl. And then you got the chance to be like the funny Broadway featured girl. And then when you got cast in this, it was such a big deal that you got elevated. Because it really is like, somebody needs to get behind you and be like, no, she's a leading lady. She can do one of these leads.
Marco Panett, our book writer, was one of the reasons I'm here. He knew David Hyde Pierce, for example, from sitcom land, and he came to see Hello Dolly. And when they were talking about shortlists for one of their first readings, I think I was one of 3 women. And Marco, these were his words. He's like, she's about to explode, you guys. You don't know. She's this, that, and the other, and beautiful adjectives. And so I owe him a lot for seeing me.
And I also know that it was one of those situations where once you did a reading, it was like, well, no one else is going to do it. We got Jennifer Simard.
That's what happened. I was lucky enough to do a reading in September of 2022, and I basically became attached from that moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how are things over at the Lunt?
Beautiful. It is such a beautiful theater.
I mean, it's a beautiful theater and a beautiful show. I mean, the whole thing is just like stunning.
Just gorgeous. We have the most incredible design team in the business. They're just absolutely unparalleled, and I am so honored to get to play in the sandbox they've created. And the theater itself is beautiful. My dressing room is beautiful. I've never had a dressing room like this, and I'm just pinching myself.
I mean, honestly, where can it go from here? I mean, it's just...
I'm like, am I dying? What's happening? This is too good. Yeah.
I think now the official thing is that now you submit your list of dream roles to the Broadway community.
And say, sign me up.
Just like, sign me up, and let's just do this, and just go through your whole life. And because we need you.
I just heard from a friend the other day who wants an Audra McDonald, Jennifer Simard Mame, with her as Mame and me as Vera. Can we make it happen?
Okay.
We're the same age.
I think you just said it on camera, so I think it happens.
Audra?
Actually, when I look at that list, that category you're in, I just kind of think like, well, I want to play like roulette with these. Like, I want to see Jennifer's Mama Rose and maybe Jennifer's Betty Boop. I mean,
listen,
mix it up?
I'm a character actress. You know that. That's how I started. So I can do different roles. That'd be fun for.
But would you want to do any of those roles in that?
Both of the ones you just mentioned, sure. for a night, yeah.
What about your Norma Desmond? I would love to see that too.
Sure, yes. Yeah.
I want to see you do everything.
Okay.
And I can't wait to see what you wear to the Tonys. Is there like a theme? Like the Met Gala has themes? Is there a red carpet theme?
To TBD. We have some feelers out, and of course, I look forward to finding out what the carpet will be this year and seeing if it's going to work. But I'll tell you what, though, here's one of my priorities: comfort. I want to be comfortable. It's a long night, and you can look beautiful and feel good at the same time.
Yes.
I'm not going to suffer for my art.
Yes,
way.
The older we get, comfort is important. I'm wearing drawstring pants today.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You might see me. You might see me in a Hefty or Glad garbage bag. Would you dress me Hefty? Would you? Hefty? Anybody?
I'm sure they will. I adore you.
I adore you.
Thank you so much,
Nice to
honey.
see you.